Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of Rachel's Page Turners. I know I am really distracted by the fact that I'm not wearing my glasses today, but as you can see, I'm like ready to run out the door. I wanted to try to get some filming done before I do so. So I'm at the window and not at my usual corner where I film videos, and so the window keeps reflecting off of my glasses, and that's even more distracting. So we're just, awkwardness aside, we're just gonna forget the fact that I normally wear glasses. So today is Tuesday, which means it is Tuesday Talks. I haven't done one of these in a long time, and I really miss doing them. But I really wanted to do this particular topic today, and that is favorite winter or Christmas stories that stand out to you. And of course, as soon as I read that topic, the first thing I thought of was The Gift of the Magi by O. Henry. I actually never read this story, but I see adaptations of this story every year, and I've been seeing adaptations of the story since I was really little. I actually remember seeing like this weird stop motion animation adaptation when I was in elementary school. I can't say if I was in 3rd grade or 4th grade. I could have possibly have been younger. But I do remember feeling how sad but how romantic and sweet this story was. If you're not familiar with The Gift of the Magi, the story is about a couple and they're very poor. They don't have enough to actually get each other a very sentimental, very valuable gift. Since each of them wanted to give their spouse that sentimental, valuable gift, they actually pawn what's very precious to them. Like the husband has a very beautiful pocket watch that he pawns, so he has money to buy these beautiful hair combs for his wife. The wife has like hip length hair. It's very long, gorgeous hair, and she cuts it and sells it so she can buy a chain for his pocket watch. And of course, come Christmas Day, they've realized what the other has done. I just love this story. I love seeing it every year, and it really shows what Christmas is supposed to be about. Yes, it's become this very materialistic sort of holiday, but it goes to show we do that because we truly love the person that we're giving this gift to. And for the rest of the stories, I actually had to think about it a little bit. The next story I thought of was Letters from Father Christmas by J.R.R. Tolkien. I read this last year. I borrowed the book from the library, and I really need to buy it for my collection now. Letters from Santa Claus, or Father Christmas rather, is actually all the letters that J.R.R. Tolkien wrote for his children. He would pretend to be Santa and would write these letters for his kids. It was really interesting how in-depth J.R.R. Tolkien got with his kids. It wasn't just, hey, it's Father Christmas, Happy Christmas, blah, blah, blah. He would actually create these little mini stories for his kids. And you got to see how the kids grew up. Like during one of the world wars, I can't remember if it's 1 or 2, I want to say it's 2, Father Christmas wrote to the kids saying, hey, I know you had asked this for Christmas, but there are other kids in the world that are struggling right now, and so I'm going to make sure they get the things that they need. And it was because like some sort of like rationing was happening, and J.R.R. Tolkien really couldn't get that particular present for his kid. And not only would J.R.R. Tolkien like write these stories, but he would create such wonderful little doodles and little scenes for his kids. I really wish I had the book in front of me so I can show you, but it's just a very beautiful book. Try to find it this Christmas. I can't recommend it enough. The next story I'm going to talk about isn't a Christmas story, since the topic is favorite winter or Christmas stories that stand out to you. And this is actually an Agatha Christie book, Murder on the Orient Express. I've talked about this book a few times. I want to say I actually did a review of this for Mystery Corner. Not entirely sure on that one though. If you're not familiar with Agatha Christie, she's very well known for her murder mystery novels. She has 2 series that I'm aware of. One with Miss Marple and the other one with Hercule Poirot. This particular story follows Hercule Poirot. Poirot is either in Istanbul or Turkey, I don't really remember, but he has to go back to England right away. So he hops on a train called the Orient Express. It's actually a very well-known train that actually goes across the Asian and the European continent. It wasn't until very recently that it closed down. So yeah, this train system was actually a real thing, which is by the way, a kind of cool little tidbit, at least to me. So Poirot's on this train and he, you know, rides this train back to England. The train actually gets stuck in a snowbank. It gets stuck in snow and it's actually stuck there for a few days. But right before the train actually gets stuck, a murder takes place. So not only is Poirot stuck in the snow, but now he is compelled to figure out who did this before the authorities arrive. It's been a long time since I've actually read the book. I have to say I absolutely love the adaptation with David Suchet. He actually did a TV series playing Poirot, and he is absolutely fantastic. You definitely need to watch this particular episode. My fiance and I, we watched this episode a lot. There's other adaptations out there. There's one with Alfred Molina. He plays Poirot. It's not very good. At least I didn't think so. But the one with David Suchet, you need to watch it. And of course, the last two books I want to talk about are children's classics. The Polar Express by Chris Van Halsberg and The Night Before Christmas by Clement C. Moore. I read these every year. I definitely read The Night Before Christmas every year. The Polar Express, I don't always get to read it, but I definitely watch the movie every year. I just love both stories. The Polar Express movie is just very well done. I thought it's very magical. It's definitely one of those Christmas movies that you can't really miss at this time of year. I know I kind of rushed through those last two, but that's all I really have to say for this topic for this week. If you're not aware, Tuesday Talks was created by Janie and Janelle. There's a Goodreads group, which I'll leave the link down below. I'll also leave the links to the ladies' channels down below. It's very possible that Tuesday Talks will end by the coming of the new year, which makes me very sad. Although I understand why. It's gotten very quiet over the Goodreads group for a while. Like, no one has been responding to the topic, so I get why they're considering about stopping Tuesday Talks. Unfortunately, that's just how life works sometimes. Maybe, if we're lucky, it will still continue, but who knows? I know there's a lot of topics I haven't done yet, so I plan on continuing on with Tuesday Talks until I run out of topics. But of course, I don't do this every week, so I have plenty of material to work from, at least for a while. So that is all I have for you guys for today. What is your favorite winter or Christmas story? Please feel free to talk about that down in the comments below. And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.